Hi guys, it's Elise and this is the Crunchy Ginger, and welcome to our first video of 2021 about our new garden. Okay, so we have just moved into a new house about maybe 6 weeks ago or so, and we are getting started in the backyard trying to get a garden going from scratch. And the backyard back here is interesting. We're finding all sorts of really strange stuff back here, and the folks that lived here before us had a dog, and they had this weird fence up where they had a dog run in the middle of the yard, and so we're taking that out, and the whole thing's kind of overgrown with weeds. But the good news is there seems to be lots of nice worms in the soil, so we are starting some garden beds here. We have chosen to put the beds right on the ground, mostly because we just really didn't have the budget this year to make huge raised beds. So what we did was we got these 8-foot cedar fence boards, I think from like Home Depot, and they were about $3 a piece. So $3 a piece, 1, 2, cut that one in half, 3 fence boards, $9, and a couple of dollars for these little 2x pieces in the corner. My husband just nailed them together. Voila, garden boxes for about $10, $11 a piece. So we are basically just, we are just removing sort of the top layer of sod. You can see this one here. We just kind of like shoveled up the grass and relocated it to some barren parts of the yard. There were all these patchy parts where I guess the previous dog used to hang out a lot. So you can see I've kind of Frankenstein like put all this like makeshift sod pallets together to hopefully get some grass going in the other half of the yard. And then we're just dumping some compost, some organic compost, and some organic raised bed potting mix on top, and we're going to see how we do. I know that we're going to have some weeds and grass and stuff poke up, but we're doing kind of a no-till method so that we don't completely destroy all of our wonderful worm life that we have going for us. It seems like at this point it's the best thing going for us. What do you got there, Soy?
Good. Rams.
Rams. Yeah, we got these crazy, huge, deep-rooted weeds, but they're just like, so many wormies, huh? So we're trying to hack this stuff out of here as best we can without really destroying the beneficial stuff that's apparently going on, and hopefully some of these worms will like being in the garden instead of in this giant thing of weeds. And we're also pulling up all sorts of crazy stuff like this. Half decomposed dog toys and plastic garbage, and it's just like a real treasure hunt out here. We keep hoping we're not gonna find a body. Ooh, kidding, not kidding. It's about 4 weeks before our last frost, and we're gonna go ahead and put a couple of things in the ground and get going. We bought some strawberries, which the guy at the garden store assured me would be okay to put in the ground now, so hopefully that's true. And we've also got some lettuces and spinach and radishes and peas and that kind of stuff that we are going to get going in these beds, and we'll see how we do. We're so excited for our first year gardening, and I know it's going to be, have some challenges, and I don't know what they're going to be yet, but I hope that you'll follow our journey this year, and we'll learn a little bit together about starting a new garden in a new place. And I'm just so excited to have this one in my backyard. Last year, if you watched any of our garden videos, we were at a community garden. So this is going to be a different ball game. I can just walk out my back door. I can just walk out my back door and water and weed, and the kids can play. And we're just super excited, even though it's a lot of work. So we have chosen to do a square foot garden again this year, which is what we did last year, and it worked out just amazingly well. Basically, the idea is you sort of portion out your garden space in 1 foot by 1 foot blocks or cubes, and then every square has a certain amount of plants that can go in it. And we use the square foot gardening guide, and that really worked out well last year. So we're just using some string to mark this out. And kind of by the time the string sort of fails in the mid-season, we don't need it anymore. So we've just marked out with a tape measure 1 foot squares. This is a 4x8 bed here. So we're just making little squares, and that'll tell us how many plants we can plant in each one. And it really maximizes the space in our small garden.
Okay.
Okay, put it down in there.
Where are you digging over there?
Putting the strawberries in. Do you like strawberries?
Yeah. I love strawberries. The big ones and the tall ones. The medium ones and the fat ones.
All of them. These are our spinach. Just one at a time. Just one. Just one. And now our square foot planting says we can get 9 per square. So we're going to put 1 in each tiny hole, okay? Okay, go ahead.
Top one?
Yeah, go ahead. See the little holes? See the hole?
Where?
Right there. See the hole? Put it in the hole.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one fell right in the hole.
All right, good job.
Good job. Nice.
Oh,
They're right next to our strawberries because strawberries and spinach are good companions. All right, garden bed number 1 planted. We've got our strawberries and some lettuce and carrots and spinach and radishes and arugula and a couple of borage plants because borage plants are amazing for everything. They attract great bees and beneficial insects and also keep pests at bay. So we are ready to go. Hopefully something will start growing soon and we will keep you up to date. Thanks so much for checking in with us for our first garden video in our new garden and our new home. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon.